So is Fusion 360 the best software to use for 3D printing? I don't know. Never actually used it. I'm James, this is Major Hardware, and today I'm going to embarrass myself on Fusion 360 because I've never used it, and I think we should change that. Because I get asked a lot, what 3D modeling software do I recommend for somebody that wants to get into 3D printing and design their own thing? And I've always said, use Fusion 360 because, well, I heard it was good. That's it. Never used it. Day to day, I do work as a mechanical project engineer at a company called ABB in the robotics division, and we use SolidWorks. So I use SolidWorks daily. I've used CATIA version 5 as well a little bit. And there's another one, Inventor. I haven't used that one in quite a while, as you can tell. I couldn't remember the name. But anyway, I'm hoping that those skills will help me kind of navigate Fusion 360 so you can kind of understand how difficult is it to learn a new 3D modeling software. Now granted, I have experience in other 3D modeling software, so I'll probably grasp it a little faster, I hope, than somebody that's maybe never used a 3D modeling software, but maybe this will give you a nice little baseline of how difficult it is, and you can go get it yourself and do some cool creating. Now step 1, software, easy, free download. Step 2, we gotta find a problem to fix. And I got one in my gaming setup that I think will be a pretty straightforward, simple design that we can do to fix it. It's probably something I can just go on Amazon and buy, but that's not as fun. So let me show you what the problem is and we'll try to fix it.
This video is brought to you by CuriosityStream. Have you run out of things to watch lately? Well, good news, CuriosityStream is now available to stream on your smart TV. And if you use the code HARDWARE and click the link in the description below, you can sign up for an entire year for just $14.99. CuriosityStream has thousands of streamable documentaries and nonfiction TV shows on topics like history, nature, science, food, technology, travel, and more. Featuring 35 collections of curated programs handpicked by our experts. Streaming to any device for viewing at any time, anywhere. Curiosity has it all. Award-winning exclusives and originals. So thank you again to CuriosityStream for sponsoring this video. Check the link in the description below and make sure to use the code HARDWARE to sign up for an entire year for $14.99.
So these are wheels, mostly wheels, some dog hair. Actually, maybe mostly dog hair, but that's the problem. Problem is that I've been playing a lot of DCS in VR and it's Microsoft Flight Simulator, and when you try to use rudder pedals with the chair with wheels, it slides all over the place when your floor is hard. Uh-oh, speaking of the devil. Hi, look at all your hair down here. Come here, why don't you spin around there? Okay, yep, You're right. Getting attacked. There you go. Slide it on back. Don't lick. Don't lick. Can you relax for a minute? So that's what we're gonna try to fix today. We're gonna make some wheel chocks for our chair so it stays in one place, Cooper. Sound like a good idea? Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Here we go. So it looks pretty normal. So far, solid surfaces, sheet metal tools, where's Sketch at? We're gonna start simple. I'm gonna make the wheels of the chair, not like a good model of it, just like a rough model of the wheels so we know what they look like. I always like to do that. If I'm making a part that goes with something that already exists, I like to kind of model the thing it's gonna interact with so I can put them together, see how they're gonna work. So I need to draw wheels, create. New sketch, hey, that was not bad. So far, so good. So I know my wheels are I measured them at 59.5. They're probably supposed to be 60 mil wheels. Where is the, how can I set the dimension? Oh, 60, it's already in millimeters, thank you. So there's a wheel, and I know the width is 57.5, so essentially I'm just gonna make a cylinder, and that's gonna represent our wheel. So I should be able to do extrude now. How do I, does it work with it? Oh, it does work with a 3D mouse. Noise. Don't know why I didn't think it would. So there is our wheel. Ooh. So I'll save that. Oh, what is this? What? Can I not just save to can I not just save a file to my Explorer? Oh, I can't even do save as. What is happening? I want to just do save and then browse to this folder and save it as like a part file. Wouldn't be a part file, but whatever Fusion 360 calls it, but I don't see that. I got it. I had to do some Googling, but so on Fusion 360, you can't just save as to a folder. You have to do export. And then I gotta save it to this directory. So I'll save it as an F3D name. Okay. Hey, I think we did it. I think we did it. Now I gotta make an assembly. Oh. Can I just drag this into the world here? What happened? If I close that, so I got this untitled blank canvas. Drag the wheel in. Nothing. Drag the wheel in. Why? Oh, this is harder than I thought. I was not prepared. Okay, making a little progress. So Fusion 360 doesn't have assemblies per se, which is kind of a bummer. But I've saved this cylinder to the cloud, I guess, and it's now in this new project called WheelChalk. And I think I can right-click it. Yeah, insert to current design. Oh, I can't insert it to itself? That's weird. Why can't I just have multiple versions of it? Ugh, that annoys me too. Okay, so you can kind of get where you need to go. I don't want this cube anymore. Don't save. Okay, okay. Things are a little different. So we'll just do the chalk. It's going to be such a simple design. It should be super easy. Extrude that. Yeah. And I just want to cut out a place for the wheel to sit. So if I click here, right click, offset plane, ooh. Say I want it to be 5 mils. Oh, I want it the other way. All right, there's that one. So I just want to cut out between them. It's super easy. It's the easiest way ever. Okay, now this is going to be where our circle sits. And we know our circle is just a hair under 60, so we'll make this 60. Boom. And we obviously don't want it to be that low. Can I make a construction line? Yeah, maybe. From there to there. How do I turn you to construction? Oh, right here. Hey, there we go. And I want it, nope. I want that point. No. I want that point to here. What? No, here. There you go. Okay, now I just want to cut this to that face. So I think I just got to click it, right? Why can't I just take this sketch and cut it to, I just want to cut it to there. That looks like a cut, but that's a shell. I want a shell, modify. All right, a little bit of Googling later, and I've discovered that extrude is the same thing as cut. You just change it. Now it's cutting. It says right there. I don't know how I feel about that, but it does what it needs to do. Can I do up to surface? To object? Can I use this as an object? Oh, wait a minute. Is that on there? It looks like it's on there. We got it. We got it. This very simple square with a cut in it was a lot of work. So this face to this face, 55, which is too small. We need 57.5. Oh, edit feature. I found it. Now, can I do this? I can. I like that. That's essentially all I need. I do have something else I might add to it just because the plastic might slide around a little bit, so I'll be right back. So these are just little rubber feet, and I want to put them on the corners of this just so it doesn't slide so easy. But I don't want them to stick out too much or it'll just break everything. So that is all I wanted to make. It took way longer than it should have. Now it's always smart to print one to make sure it works how you want it to, but I mean, there's really not much to this. If I messed it up, that's on me. How long is it going to take? 8 hours. I'll see you then. Ta-da! We're done. Turned out pretty good. Nothing really warped. Made them hot pink, so I would definitely notice that they were on the chair. So see if they work. Satisfying. Ooh, almost forgot. Got to put the rubber feet in there. Perfect. So those rubber pads actually work quite well. So if you're gonna do this, I recommend the rubber pads. But if we did everything right, this should fit right in there. Okay, not gonna lie. I thought these would be. I knew they would work because I mean you're making the wheels not work. But I thought they would be a little more slippery. But those rubber pads are doing work. So I would highly recommend if you're gonna do this, make sure you buy those little tiny rubber pads. I'll leave a description or a link in the description. But mission accomplished. Now I know that you could probably buy these. I'm kind of curious to what something like this would even cost. So let's go to Amazon.com, and what would they even be called? Office chair wheel chocks? Wheel stoppers. Let's just do wheel chocks and see what happens. Okay, you got like rollerblade wheels for office chairs. Those are actual chocks. Oh, here we go. Amazon Choice, $11.75 for 4. Looks like they're about $10 to $11, which I get is not expensive. I probably put more time in that than that is, but that's not the point. The point is that, you know, we had a little issue with our gaming setup that we wanted to fix, and instead of going out and buying something, we were able to design it ourselves, manufacture it ourselves, and install it ourselves, and that's kind of like the whole point of this. It's fun, interesting. You could make revisions to this if you didn't like a way it performed. If you bought that and you didn't like it, well, you could probably return it, but other than that, you're kind of just screwed. Also, I'll say that I'm glad that this took like 8 hours to print all 4 of those, because it gave me time to kind of think about Fusion 360. Because I'm not gonna lie, at first I was a little annoyed with the whole process. One, learning a new software is just kind of annoying because I use 3D modeling software every day. And the fact that I knew what I wanted to do, but I couldn't find the functions was just kind of frustrating. But like today, I was doing some design work on a demo that we're working on at ABB, and it got me thinking. While I was designing the parts, I was kind of thinking to myself, how would I have designed these in Fusion 360? Would I have been able to? And for the most part, yes. The stuff that I was working on today, little tiny parts, and you could easily do that in Fusion 360. For a free software, I was pretty impressed with how powerful it seems just in my first little use of it. Now, assembly-wise, things get a little difficult. It looks like you can do big assemblies, but it takes some fiddling about, whereas SolidWorks, I can just make a bunch of parts, throw them all together, mate them all up, and do kind of whatever I want, and then I can jump between parts and modify them and, you know, mesh them the way I want. And then maybe you can do that in Fusion 360. I just haven't gotten there yet. But for somebody that wants to just use or just have a 3D modeling software that's free, that they can jump on, design something simple, print it out, and have a good time and kind of learn the basics of 3D modeling and then kind of progress to more advanced parts and assemblies, I think it's a great tool. And not to mention that learning 3D modeling software is a great idea, even if you're not an engineer or somebody that does a lot of design work. As long as if you have that skill set, that's valuable. And that's kind of, you know, that's kind of the other benefit to this. Yes, it's fun, you get to make your own things, but you're also gaining a skill set that companies have value or put value towards. So it might help you out in the long run. So yeah, go out and grab yourself Fusion 360. I got some fans to print out now. So now that you know that Fusion 360 isn't really that bad, you probably already knew that. But now that you have verification, go get your fans designed, send them to me, and see you in the next episode.